welcome to another Teacher's Kirby playthrough or Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby, and today we're playing through Bringing Down the House.
Sorella, Lady of the House of Martok, has requested that you meet her at the house estate in the Ketha Lowlands. She did not explain why she wanted to see you, but I expect that she has some tasks she would like completed. The House of Martok has lost much prestige since I took the Chancellor's seat. But they still have many allies among the KDF, and I am loath to reject Sorella's request without a good reason. Gaining the favor of the House of Martok could serve you well. But remember, they have many enemies. I harbor no ill towards Sorella, but do not get caught up in her vengeance against me. It would not be in your best interest.
Meet with Lady Sorella of the House of Martok at the Ketha Lowlands on Kronos. Passage to the Ketha Lowlands is through the gate in First City. So we'll get some experience points. We'll get the personal comm code for the trade freighter. We'll get a Klingon tactical officer. Okay. And we will get some dilithium ore and a disruptor induction coil. This will be a good thing to have, considering we're using disruptor weapons on our ship. This will increase the damage that it gives us. Alright, and so we accept.
Serve the Empire well.
Kapla. Alright, and here we go. And where was that? This way. When in doubt, follow the arrow on your screen. It has been a while since I've played through the beginning story arc for the Klingon Empire. There it is. This one takes us outside of the first city, so we're going to take our guys with us. Lady Sorella, mistress of the House of Martok, has requested your presence as the family's manor. We should make our way to her as soon as possible. Speak to Lady Sorella. So we continue. And as you can see, we have made our way to the manor through the magic of video games. Climb the steps, and there she is.
Welcome. Greetings, Kemtar. It pleases me that you have both come to my home. The House of Martok has many enemies. We have called for vengeance against the House of Jempok and all of its allies for the death of my husband. And many smaller houses seek to curry favor with Jempok or the House of Duras by striking at us. Until now, most of these attacks have been little more than a nuisance. When we received word from Kemtar that one of the houses may be plotting to assassinate Worf, it confirmed my suspicions that there is a greater threat emerging. I now believe that my grandson Maven may also be a target. These assassins threaten to destabilize our position on the High Council. Whoever has ordered such a dishonorable act, or who would be cowardly enough to carry it out, must be stopped. Given your current investigation, I ask that you find the assassin and remove the threat before they attempt to strike.
Your full cooperation will be appreciated.
Yes, we value your concerns and we will proceed with caution in our investigation. It is refreshing and a testimony to the dignity of House Martok that you're willing to speak out and recognize this looming threat. May I ask where your grandson Maven is now?
Continue.
He is on his way to the Batleth tournament on Forcas 3 with your father. Worf assured me that he would handle security matters during the trip. But that was before you reported your findings to me.
We should go to Forcus as well.
Before you go, I have another concern. Our local farmers reported seeing a Romulan here recently. Given Kimtar's suspicions of a house collaborating with the Tal Shar, it seems to be an odd coincidence. We need to know what the Romulan was doing here before you leave for the tournament.
We will look for this Romulan. Alright, so now we need to go talk to farmers. I always believe in taking shortcuts when you can. Alright, let's find a farmer. Looks like there should be one just about there. It is.
The only thing I
These floating eyes are the...
But you're a warrior, not a farmer. You wouldn't be interested in that. Sorry, I couldn't help you.
worthless. We'll ask someone else. So these floating eyes here are locations of farmers.
The Targs have been busy tearing up my roots. But other than that, I haven't seen anything unusual.
Bah, we'll ask another farmer.
I remember seeing the Romulan. He said he was a surveyor hired to architect a new irrigation system. He set up equipment on the hill over there, but I haven't seen him lately. It wouldn't surprise me if he's up to no good. You can never trust a Romulan.
Continue. Alright, so now we're gonna look for the surveyor. He's this way. Yoop-doo. There we go. And he's somewhere over here. See the little red dots? That's the Romulan. Oh, it's not the Romulan. The Romulan instead is, oh, there we go. That's something. Inspect equipment. We can tell because of the little green circle. Our objective is inside there. This isn't surveying equipment, sir. What would a surveyor need with a Romulan short-range EM transmitter? Oh. I kicked the equipment. And now I'm going to talk to the foreman now that I have kicked the equipment.
Yes, I remember this man. It's not every day you see a Romulan in the Ketha lowlands. He didn't say he was a surveyor, though. He told me that he was a part of a diplomatic delegation studying our agriculture. Martok would have never let a Romulan set foot on our world. That's why I don't think much of Jimpak. He's too soft. The oddest thing I remember, other than him being a Romulan, was that he personally scheduled the delivery of goods to the farm. That is against our security procedures. Lady Sorella insists on authorizing all deliveries to the manor. However, his codes were valid, and he had Lady Sorella's signature, so I did as he asked. His delivery arrived today. It is the large package we moved to the grain storage shed near the house of Martok's manor. Tnep would know what was ordered. He handles most of Lady Sorella's business transactions.
We must find this Romulan and inspect that delivery. do believe in taking shortcuts, the most direct route, if at all possible. This guy.
I processed that delivery. It was an order for the House of Martok. They needed explosives for digging out a new irrigation system. The order was placed by Lady Sorella with her signature and authorization codes. She must need the new irrigation channel badly. Normally, Sorella delays such tasks until the winter, when the farm hands aren't busy with planting and harvesting.
We must get to this package at once. The spy knew that they would move these explosives near the House of Martok's fertilizer stores. He plans to use the shed as a bomb. The equipment we found earlier must have been the trigger device. But why use a Romulan short-range EM trigger? Its range would have been limited to a few hundred yards. He would need to be near the farm to trigger the detonation charges. We need to get back to the manor and stop the assassin. We should focus our search near the fertilizer shed. He will need a spot where he can visibly overlook the stores and monitor the detonation. We must hurry. Follow me. Alright, so we're going this way. Two different ways to go. There we go. Again, I believe, shortcut. When at all possible, take the shortcut. Those are our red dots, wild targs. Let them go, your bridge officers will handle it. Nope, okay, let's come around this way, there we go. Nothing here, Captain. The assassin isn't here. We need to keep looking. Let's keep going. Looks like we're going this way.
The House of Martok will crumble, and with it, the rest of the Klingon Empire. You cannot stop what has begun.
Shoot this Vorshak before he beams out. We've shot everything in sight. Ah, there's a bomb. Disarm the explosive quickly. There we go. Romulans. Someone hired these honorless Talshiar dogs to do their dirty work. The House of Martok is strong, but with Martok gone, it has been weakened. One of its rivals seeks to exploit that weakness and use the house's downfall to attack the council. Continue. We need to follow Tarson to find out who he is working for. As long as that Patak draws breath, he is a threat to the House of Martok. Captain, Tarson probably beamed up to a cloaked vessel in orbit above Kronos. We should return to our ship and track where he went. Beam up to ship. Lieutenant, the warp traffic in this area will make it difficult to pinpoint the Romulan assassin ship. Ever since Chancellor Jimpak agreed to the settlement of New Romulus, there are always Romulan ships in orbit around Kronos. How are we to maintain security when we allow these allies on our doorstep? We will support the Chancellor's position. Now scan for cloaked vessels. The scanners have been configured for motion detection, but as expected, there is too much traffic in the area. We must also consider that the Romulan has left the system. Scan for Singularity Core emissions. Sir, your intuition is superb. Scanners are detecting trace singularity distortions from the nearby asteroids, indicating that a Romulan warbird recently entered warp. If we get a closer scan, I will be able to plot a course based on the warp trail signature. Take us closer to the asteroids. Alright, so we go closer to the asteroids. And while I'm thinking about it, there we go. Just because that's always where I put it. Come on. Let's go a bit faster because we turned on evasive maneuvers. There we go. Following, of course, our yellow arrow. There we go, into the asteroid. Scan for Romulan warp signatures. I'm going to wait for a little bit because this will allow my power levels to go back up. Because I, of course, want my power levels to be as high as they can be. There we go. And there. Scan complete and warp trail course plotted. Sir, the Romulan warbird is headed for the Forcus system. He's after Worf and Maven.
Lady Sorella's suspicions were correct. The Romulan is going to make an attempt on her grandson's life. While my father is a formidable warrior, this time he may be overwhelmed. We must set a course for the Forcus system at once.
Agreed. Prepare to leave orbit. Alright, and this time we're heading for the Forkit system, which is across quite a few sectors. So you will be seeing us get there through the magic of video editing. Alright, and here we are through the magic of video. We have arrived almost instantly at Forkit 3, and we will now continue bringing down the house with the section Chasing Ghosts. And here we go. And here we go, loading taking forever. There we go. We have arrived in the Forkit system. The trail from the Romulan warbird ends here, scanning the system for ship signatures. We need to warn Worf.
I've attempted to contact him, but with the Batleth tournament underway, he is not responding. It is unclear if he is unavailable, or if something has happened to him. We'll need to beam down to the surface to know for certain.
Have we located the ship yet? I've located the Romulan warbird. It is cloaked and dropping into the planetary orbit around Forkit 3. We're receiving an incoming hail from the ship's commander, Tarson. Put the piece of Bachtog on screen.
You are becoming an annoyance. You have made yourself a target by defending the House of Martok. By following me here, you've given me no choice but to destroy you.
Prepare for battle. Battle cloak. Oh. Tarson has cloaked his ship, sir. He will not escape for long. His cloaking device is damaged, and I'm detecting a high concentration of tetrion particles in the asteroid belt. He may have gone there to perform emergency repairs. Locking coordinates on his location now. Track Tarson. Alright, so follow him. we go, fighting. Oh, there we go. He's disappeared again. Impossible. Tarson is being assisted by Klingons. I'm picking up another pocket of Tetraon particles, sir, but I suggest caution. If these captains are so dishonorable that they would fight us to help a Romulan, they may have allies lurking in wait to ambush us. Putting coordinates on screen, Captain. And we track Tarson again. And here we go. Almost there. He cannot stop. Where is he? Just heard. There he is. I was gonna say, I just heard something. Aw, we didn't heal up in time. Oh well, that's life. It's okay, we'll come back and get him again. Come back and get her done, because there's really no penalty for dying here. Alright, the only penalty is that we have to go back and find him again. Alright, come on. Alright, where is it? There it is. He's up there. Remember, the higher our weapons power is, the harder they're gonna hit. And we get a cloaking bonus for our damage if we're coming out of cloak when we're hitting things. And we destroy him this time. Yay! And now we can go to Forcus 3.
We've destroyed his ship, but Tarson may have already transported agents to the surface. He also appears to have Klingon collaborators already in place. I recommend that you and I beam down discreetly and quickly locate Worf and Maven.
Beam down with Kimtar. So we beam down.
We do not want to draw large amounts of attention, but remember that protecting Maven is our highest priority. Let no one stand in our way. Romulan infiltrators will have a hard time navigating an arena full of Klingons. I recommend we start by asking in the bar to see if anyone has seen or heard anything unusual.
Question bar patrons. We will start our search in the bar. And here we go. And of course, we're going to the bar. And we just ask everybody who has an eye over their head.
Did you see Jim Puck when he was young and still fighting in the tournaments? Oh, now that was something to behold. He was masterful and fluent, not like the young targs here these days. I'm surprised that some of them can hold on to their batlets for the entire match. Huh?
That didn't tell us anything, so we talked to the next one.
Wonderful! Another stout warrior eager to hear a story of my glory days in battle. Pull up a chair and I'll allow you the honor of buying me a blood wine.
And let's keep going.
Have you seen the fighter from the House of Duras? He looks like a real contender for champion standing. I'll bet you a barrel of blood wine that he wins without taking a single wound.
This General Chang fought the Master Corps, both in their prime fighting condition. Who do you think would take champion standing?
And what do you think of the new rule restricting botnet links to between 110 and 120 centimeters?
I personally won't use anything other than the traditional 116 centimeter length, but I can understand the desire for customization of one's weapons.
Do you really think a Romulan would be foolish enough to beam down to an arena filled with hundreds of Klingon warriors? Besides, ever since that one tournament where the champion of the House of Mokai used a transporter to steal his opponent's batleth in the middle of a fight, there are transport inhibitors in place. The only places they can operate are the transport pads and cargo storage.
Thrak, report. Sir, I've checked the arena's transporter logs and did not find any Romulan signatures. Looking at the arena floor plan, I believe the agents may have beamed in somewhere near the cargo area. If you gain access to the local security system, we may be able to pinpoint their location. They can't hide from us. Good work, Thrak. And that barking here is my dog. And we go this way following the green arrow. Alright, here we are, and... Hello, red dots, we must kill! That's what I get for not paying attention. But they didn't get me yet! It's a Tal Shiar agent! Kill him dead. And a turret, there we go. Now what were they doing here? There we go, there's the security log.
That tall Shi'ar agent was attempting to erase the security logs in the cargo area. He also sealed the doors with a security lockout. It would take too much time to override this work. Our best chance of getting into the storage area would be to disrupt the power flow to the cargo bay doors.
Agreed, we will head there at once. Wrong way, Clyde. There we go. Oh my goodness. Too dark in there. There we go. Left turn, Clyde. Release the hounds of war. Go get him. Go get him, Jackal. Let's go. They're this way, bud. Oh, get him. Get him, buddy. I'm gonna call you Oreo. After my dog. Go get him, Oreo. Haha, he's attacking. Look at that. There are more. Are there more? Looks like there are more. This way. Come on, buddy. Haha. Go on, bud. Where'd you go? Ah, my dog deserted me. That's okay. He only stays out for a short time. Yep, level 9. He only stays out for a little while. Alright, there we go. We have killed everything in the room. There's something in here for us to check. Aha! There it is! It glows! That's how we know. Overload cargo bay door.
The control system reports that the outer door to the cargo bay has been unlocked, but the inner door remains sealed shut. We'll need to blast that door, get inside, and stop this miserable Tuba.
Blast through the inner door to gain entry into the cargo bay. Continue. Where's the console that controls the inner door? It is this way. This way. Left turn, Clyde. Alright. And we come in here. Nope, not that. It's gotta be. Oh, we gotta blast through. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Hello, blast through means shoot at it. Okay. Kill them all! How am I everything? As a friend of mine usually says. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Tarson himself. Map says there's one more. Oh, just one we just killed.
Maven! No!
Once more with Fiona.
Honorable death.
Maven.
What is the meaning of this, Alexander? Maven was sent here to replace his equipment, and yet I find you here, surrounded by Romulans with the grandson of Martok dead at your feet. Explain yourself.
This was not Kimtar's doing.
Lady Sorella feared that you alone would not be able to keep her grandson safe. We followed these Romulans here, and would have stopped them had these halls not been filled with Klingon traitors. And where were you when these assassins struck?
Both of you stop. We must focus on finding the real enemy.
I see you have been listening to my son's conspiracy theories again. He talks of peace and uniting the houses, yet here he is, with a blade in his hand, looking for glory. I told you I wanted nothing to do with this.
With respect, sir, we have proof that another house is behind this.
While you were here at the tournament, assassins moved against Lady Sorella at her own estate. If we hadn't tracked down this agent and disarmed his explosive, she would be dead as well. At every step, we have encountered Klingons, hiding in the shadows, with blades at our backs.
What Kimtar says is the truth. We must find these traitors and put an end to this plot.
I have not seen this evidence, but I believe what you say. We will get to the bottom of this. That does not mean we can act rashly. If there were Klingons aiding these agents, then we are still in danger.
If we uncover the identity of this rival house, then they will be forced to act in the open, where we can fight them head on.
Agreed. One of the great houses is here backing the Romulans, and they will try to escape before their role in this plot is revealed. One of the Klingons we killed on the way here was wearing a tournament sash. We should check the training rooms of each house in attendance and look for evidence that would connect them to the Romulans.
We will uncover this threat together.
We must uncover the Klingon collaborators who helped Tarson kill Maven. Tarson had assistants on the ground. We will proceed with the plan to check the training rooms here before the villains have a chance to cover up their crime.
Search the training rooms for evidence. Alright, this is the way we go. To search the training room. It's a long way to the training rooms. Follow your mini-map. Through the bar. And here we go. Let's start with the training rooms over here first. Why? Because I can. Let's search this stuff.
It would surprise me if the House of Ontok were involved. Other than an abundance of medical supplies, nothing appears to be out of the ordinary. We should move on.
Alright. And... next bit.
I will see to it that Mafin's belongings are prepared for transport back to the House of Martok's estate on Kronos. We should move on to the other training rooms.
Continue. And next. Ooh, there's some glowy shiny stuff.
The gear here in the House of Nogra's training room is typical of the weapons used in the tournament. I'm relieved that Nogra does not appear to be involved. Ever since they took in my uncle...
Alexander, you were told not to discuss this. It is a private family matter. We will move on.
I understand. We will continue our search. And next room. Search. Search the shiny thing.
Ever since Urapinthe, I have been suspicious of the House of Torg. And now it appears they were preparing to leave the tournament early. Look at this state of disarray. We must look for evidence that may link them to the Romulan assassins.
Continue searching the House of Torg's training room. Oh, there's something there. Check disruptor.
These are Romulan weapons. It appears that your suspicions have been correct. It must be the House of Torg. We must confiscate this evidence and then warn the rest of House Martok.
We will reveal their treachery. Let's loose the Hound of War. Go get him, more. Oh, there's no more to get.
Sorella and the rest of the House of Martok will mourn for her grandson. But I must also see that security remains a priority. To start, I am sending you a recruit from our house, the warrior Belera. She's been personally trained by me and will aid your crew as we fight against the House of Torg.
Alright, sorry about that brief pause, folks. That was a phone call in real life. But we have now finished. We have now finished the mission and are speaking with Worf. So we are going to get all of our goodies here and continue.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
So we've now earned another level, or level 9 now. And we get a new duty officer, or new bridge officer, sorry, which we're going to take care of. And we'll go ahead and spend our skill point. We'll get some improved shield capacity. Purchase, yay! And because we have a little bit of dilithium there, and we now have our console for our tactical. This will give us make our weapons hit a little bit harder. And we now have the ability to summon the trade freighter. Yay! Alright. And that is bringing down the house. If I remember rightly, that was what we were doing. Yes, this was the mission. Bringing down the house. Oh, wait. Nope, this was the mission. The house always wins. Alright. So join me next time for our next mission, which should be second star to the right, straight on till morning. And I will see you there.